Developing news first at 6. A convicted sex offender coaching kids all over West Michigan. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brian Sterling.
And I'm Suzanne Jiha here at the live desk. Let me fill you in on what's happening. Benjamin Walcott holding private football camps in Ottawa, Allegan, and Ionia counties. We are blowing the lid off this story. We've been tracking it from a number of angles. I'm joined now with our assignment editor, Steve Kelso, to tell us you just talked to detectives.
I've been talking with the Michigan State Police today. I've been on the phone with the Michigan Attorney General's office. This thing is one of the most bizarre cases I think I've ever worked. The parents knew him as Benjamin Albright. He was using a separate alias so that he could get in and coach these football camps. The Michigan State Attorney General's office now says that they were coached all around the state of Michigan and maybe even in other states as well. He is arraigned today on 2 counts of accosting a child for immoral purposes, which is a 10-year felony. He promised parents scholarships that did not exist, saying he was working with shoe manufacturers so that he would take pictures and videotape of these kids in their bare feet. He's being charged with all kinds of crimes for that. He's had multiple charges in the past. We've talked with the Michigan Attorney General's office and looked into the law, the Sex Offenders Registration Act here recently, just this afternoon, and found out that there is absolutely no law against using an alias if you're a sex offender. We've got Mark Thompson working on some other things. This is a case that we're going to continue to follow, and it's got some interesting tentacles to it. Back to you.
All right, Steve Kelso and our team coverage continuing tonight. As mentioned, 24-hour News 8's Mark Thompson is working this story. Mark's live outside of the Kent County Courthouse, pulling court documents over the past couple of hours. Mark, what are you learning?
Well, Brian, I just obtained court records that describe those disturbing acts of criminal sexual conduct that landed our suspect, Benjamin Walcott, in jail and then prison back in 2002. According to the original probable cause affidavit back in November of 2001, Walcott took 2 10-year-old boys out to dinner. Those boys were members of a Granville area soccer team that Walcott coached. According to the affidavit, Walcott took the boys into the parking lot of a Circuit City where he took pictures of their feet in various poses. He also had those boys rub their feet on a stuffed animal that he held against his genitals. Walcott admitted to doing this to other boys on other occasions. He pleaded guilty to 2 counts of 4th-degree criminal sexual conduct, and he went to prison and then completed probation in 2007. I have letters from the victims' families in that original case that they wrote to the judge before sentencing, and many of those families expressed concerns that he would use aliases and do these same acts again. Of course, we'll be following this story, and we'll have more tonight at 10 and 11, and always at woodtv.com. For now, we're live in downtown Grand Rapids. Mark Thompson, 24-hour News 8.